Okay, what is up? It is Royal Coverage. My name is Nick. Let's jump into it. Today we're breaking down Chris Tabor's post-Packers press conference right here. Let's go.
Hey, I thought it was all over.
Okay, this is it. This is Mr. Chris Tabor. We're jumping into his press conference. It was a crushing loss to the Packers, the last-second field goal, all that other stuff. This Panthers team needed a win, and this Packers team was that win. We missed it by this much, but that's okay. I'm expecting him to come into this press conference a little bit angrier than normal, a little bit shorter in his answers, and so much more. If you're here on the regular, you know what we're looking for because I do breakdowns like this every day. Of course, I took off Christmas though. But regardless, Mr. Tabor, you have the floor.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Just with regards to injuries, guys that did not finish the game. Barno hurt his knee there. Miles Sanders hurt his toe, and then Troy Hill is in the concussion protocol. So those three guys didn't finish the game. With regards to the game, I tip my hat to the Packers. They made one more play than we did, and that's what it was.
They made one extra play. They made one extra thing to hype up this Bryce Young performance. I totally understand why. Bryce Young played better than he has pretty much all year. This is by far his best game, one that I think as Panthers fans we really wish we could have back, really grab that win. But unfortunately, we couldn't do it this week. I'm obviously expecting a lot of changes in the offseason to this team, but regardless, we're at least maybe taking a step in the right direction, but I still do not believe that Chris Tabor is the solution long term, nor do I believe it's Ichiro Evero. I'm sorry, I always butcher that. But yeah, I just don't think that the current future head coach is on the roster.
I love the fight in our guys. We ran out of time. That's what happened. We ran out of time. Really pleased with obviously how the offense was playing. We talked about that all during the week. If you go all the way back to that last drive in the previous game to win it there, and then I thought it carried over today. So yeah, we're growing in those things, but at the end of the day, we lost the game, and that's the bottom line. It's a win-loss story in the NFL. We didn't get her done. So with that, I'll answer any questions.
Jumping out, he's doing his normal black hoodie post press conference thing that we've seen so far. He's only had a few of these, but the few that we've seen, he's quick, he's to the point. He's answering pretty pointed, to be honest with you, in some situations, but overall, I think that he's handling it as best as he can.
Does it matter the way the game was lost, the questionable catch by Dobbs and what you saw in that, and then
that decision was then corroborated by the refs or something like that, where they put out a report that said he definitely made the catch. Now, I don't agree with that. I think that we were robbed on that call, but I'm not going to say that we should have gotten that call or anything like that. We just couldn't perform, and that's okay. We're still rebuilding. We're still doing a lot. And I think Bryce finally showed that he has a lot of diamond under that dirt. But so far, all we've seen is dirt from him getting picked up after those sacks. So
potentially there being a second at the end after that pass?
I think those are going to be great talking.
See, immediately. I'm going to say this right now. In his press conference, which actually is about to air or just aired today, because I'm actually recording this on the 28th, a few days behind. I apologize again. Enjoyed Christmas with my family and everything like that. But he's going to come out in his next press conference super happy, super ready to be there, and not this quick. I've either said he looks like John Gruden, geesh, or Woody Harrelson. I'm leaning more Woody Harrelson, but I definitely see the John Gruden in moments like this.
Points for you. There's going to be a lot of great stories that can be written about that. We ran out of time.
What was the explanation on the challenge, Chris?
We were going to end up taking a timeout there anyway. Saw that the ball got bobbled. There was a lot of conversation from New York. They went with the ruling on the field.
Fortunate, but again, that's not the reason why we lost this game. We lost this game for a few other reasons, but that was not the defining moment.
So we were going to burn the timeout there anyway, so you might as well try to get the ball back.
Is that the play in which Troy got concussed? Because
I don't remember that.
He was still in that play.
I can't remember, to be honest with you.
And Chris,
Sir, that's just my opinion. It just sounds weird.
did you think you had 1 second left at the end?
Absolutely.
bad clock management. Now, a lot of people are saying it's been getting better. Is this Panthers faithful out there? Do you think that this last 1 second failure is Chris Tabor's fault or somebody else's? You tell me in the comments down below.
And did you get any explanation from them?
No.
Is that why you seem so upset?
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed for those guys in that room. They laid everything out on the line right there. And we played. We ran out of time. And we're getting better. There's no doubt about that. I think that's evident of how we're playing. I just, as I said earlier, I don't like to lose. Nobody likes to lose. When you're keeping score, I mean, you don't like to lose, and we lost, so it hurts at this moment. And it hurts because you care. And you care about the guys that you're in battle with and all those things. I love them to death. And it just hurts.
Did you get an explanation about why they didn't review the last spike at all? They didn't even take a look at it?
Feel like they were wrong on that. I know somebody's going to do a deep dive analysis, and whenever that video comes out, make sure to tag me, because what I'm going to do is definitely go off on that post. I don't think it was a catch, but again, if we needed that one catch to win the game, we didn't have it, man. Packers played a great game, and that's okay. We are going to come back next year with a fervor, and I cannot wait.
I'm sure it probably went to New York, and they probably got some confirmation from there. I'm probably not the first guy that they wanted to talk to at the end of the game.
I know it goes without saying, but can you talk about Bryce and your receivers on that, just even on that last drive where you guys ran out of time?
Thought they played well. That was evident. I thought our quarterback.
I'm not gonna elaborate a whole lot, but I think this was, again, Bryce's first really, really good game. And I thought this is where we finally put some stuff together.
Quarterback played well the whole game. I thought our receivers played well the whole game. They made tough, contested catches. You're watching a group grow. And as I said, and as I stood up here last week, those guys made plays. You saw it carry over today. And what we talked about is since you did that, that was the standard. So now that's what you're chasing. And I thought today they took the standard, they met it, and then they moved it up some more. So that's good for us, because, I mean, you're either getting better or you're getting worse, and I know that's all coach speak, but that's real. And I saw a bunch of guys get better today.
Part of that growth with Bryce, y'all used him for a quarterback sneak. He hasn't been used that way all year. What was
It's an interesting choice, but honestly, he can sneak. He's a quarterback. If the man can't sneak, then why is he a starting quarterback? So I thought it was a good call overall. Also, he had some crazy throws, some really nice ones. So
into the thought process there?
It was 4th and short. Get the first down. We got it.
What specifically did you see out of Bryce today, Chris?
He was in complete control. He knew exactly how the game was being played. We were playing the game how we wanted to play it. And to be honest with you, I thought today that we would have opportunities to score points, and we did. You saw a team, instead of kicking field goals, was scoring touchdowns. That's a credit to our offense, our offensive staff. Thought they did a great job there. But, you know, our quarterback, he's playing with confidence. He's a good player. I've always said he's a good player. You saw it today.
Chris,
Go ahead.
how uncharacteristic was it to see them run the ball the way they had, because you guys hadn't given up that kind of yards in a while?
Oh, give them credit. They did a nice job.
did. The one thing I can say about the Packers is they have a pretty decent O-line. They've actually got a few guys at wide receiver. I think Jordan Love is going to finally give the Packers the ability to have a quarterback that actually has good moral character and moral fiber. So that's going to be great. And yeah, that running back room is superb. Not the best in the league, but definitely superb.
I still like our defense. I do, and I know that we'll bounce back, and that doesn't concern me one bit.
Back on Bryce, you mentioned he was in complete control. Also, some off-platform plays. Wondered what you saw on the rollout and the throw to DJ.
Yeah, you saw him make some plays with his legs, and he can do that, you know. And
saw a little bit of a smirk. Saw a smirk.
I think that right there, to be honest, you're seeing a guy play with some confidence and understanding. He's smart. He's understanding how the game's being played and what needs to be done, and he's doing those things. You're seeing a rookie player grow, and I'm really happy for him.
Did you see Smith Marsette's impact on the offense?
Sam had a great play. I haven't been a huge ISM fan to this point just because I need to see the on-field production, my same dig that I've had on Mingo as well. ISM finally gave me something. I'm pushing in his direction finally. Shout out ISM.
offense the last few weeks. Talk about the impact there.
Yeah, no, he's making plays in the jet sweep, stuff like that. You know, he's a really good football player. He's a kid that he just likes football. And when you're around him and talking to him, I think you'll probably feel that. And he's hurt right now, obviously, like we all are. But really proud of where he started and where he's going. And I think that's the deal, right? I know we haven't won as many games as we've wanted to, but you're seeing a player improve, and I think that's important.
Chris, what's the source of the Bryce Young DJ Chark connection today?
I thought they pitched.
This man, they've been working at it. I've been a big Chark, anti-Chark guy, LaVisca as well. So I'm going to take that on the chin. But he had a good game. I'm not saying that he can't have good games. I'm just saying he's not going to be a consistently great talent, and that's okay.
And catch really well. On the same page. Bryce is extremely accurate. Chark's a big guy that went up and made contested catches. Really proud of him. I just think that he took last week's game and said, you know what, I'm just going to keep getting better, and that's what he did. So really happy for him.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, everybody.
Shout out to Panthers YouTube for putting this up. That's where we get all of our info. You guys are awesome. But just in case you need more breakdowns like this on the regular, I am expanding to more teams rather than the Packers, the Patriots, the Ravens, the Niners, so many more. Check it out right here on Roll Coverage with me, your host, Nick. Other than that, have a great rest of the day, and hopefully you enjoyed your Christmas. Peace.